Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. 90-Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days couple Statler Riley and Dempsey Wilkinson are no longer together like many of their season 6 co-stars. Statler is a 33-year-old from Irving, Texas who spoke about living with ADHD during her introduction. Statler never got over the fact that she was adopted at birth. Growing up, Statler felt incompetent as she compared herself to her siblings. Statler thought she was the black sheep of her family and wanted to move far away from her life in America, where she felt like a disappointment to her adoptive parents. The 29-year-old Dempsey from Darlington in England had a rocky childhood herself, as she was deeply affected by her sister's death. Dempsey's 19-year-old sister had died a tragic death when Dempsey was 16 years old. She'd suffered from carbon monoxide poisoning in her sleep and never woke up. Dempsey left her home when she was 18 years old and eventually settled down in the countryside when she found a home on a farm owned by her friend Ben. Statler found it difficult to adjust to Dempsey's farm life, but it wasn't the only thing they couldn't agree upon in the relationship. Since things weren't working for Statler in America, she switched her location to England on a dating app. Statler said she was into women with an English accent. She said Dempsey was the most amazing woman she had ever met. She had thought, "Dang, this girl is really hot," while she'd swiped through Dempsey's profile. Dempsey had sent Statler a voice message asking for the right pronunciation of her name. Statler fell in love with Dempsey after hearing her voice. They talked to each other for 7 months every day before Statler flew to England on Before the 90 Days. "I'm gonna get married to this girl. I really do believe that. I think that she's going to be my forever person." During her first episode on 90 Day Fiancé, Statler was seen telling the producers she was going to live in England for a couple of weeks, and if everything went well, she was just going to move there. Statler said Dempsey was not aware of her plans. She wanted to meet Dempsey first before asking her if she could live with her. After meeting her, Dempsey found out Statler was still in touch with an ex-girlfriend from England. Statler told Dempsey she loved her, but Dempsey saw it as a sign of Statler rushing into things and making rash decisions. Statler proposing the idea of moving in with her confirmed Dempsey's doubts. Statler had a job that allowed her to work from anywhere in the world. However, it did not mean that they had to live together after spending just 2 weeks together in person. The couple almost broke up when Statler came to know that Dempsey was interested in having kids. Given her background where she was adopted minutes after she was born, Statler wasn't interested in raising kids of her own. Still, Statler and Dempsey were able to work things out and were together at the tell-all. Dempsey had slowly become comfortable with the idea of Statler coming and living with her. The couple announced a big decision they made after they stopped filming during the Before the 90 Days Season 6 tell-all. Statler and Dempsey were going to take things a step further than just living together under the same roof. They were going to rent a camper van and travel across Europe. Statler had jokingly called it the ultimate lesbian dream. However, Statler was also worried about how they were going to fund their camper van adventure. Statler was working her remote job and made a decent income. However, this was going to be used to fund their Euro trip. Dempsey, who had worked as a farmer and caterer, was out of work. She was apparently selling her belongings to make money. Statler was going to be the breadwinner in the relationship. Statler quietly admitted that she wanted a partner who was also financially independent. The small living space was also a concern for Statler. She was trying to push herself so she could grow as a person and thought the caravan living was helping her do it. As their social media updates revealed, Statler never went to the UK. Perhaps she changed her mind after living with Dempsey for a few weeks. Statler and Dempsey also didn't go on the Euro trip. However, they were spotted together in public after the tell-all, confirming they were still trying to make the relationship a success. In December 2023, Reddit user Kmaz0_0 posted proof that Statler and Dempsey were together. Statler was in London with her girlfriend. The photo was clicked at Leicester Square in a convenience store. Statler was presumably helping Dempsey out at her workplace. In February 2024, Statler gave a happy relationship update to her followers. She was asked about her current status with Dempsey by a curious follower.